Hello, Tim from Fair Play Now on the 30th of July 2021. It's a Friday afternoon and I often like to give a bit of a pep talk on the channel at this time of the week, just so that we've got some good vibes going into the weekend. Often it's me happily reporting how I'm off on a shopping trip type of event in London. I'm sure you can guess what I mean by one of those. Haven't got one of those this weekend, but got a bit of a family weekend going on. So before going off on that, let's just have a bit of a pep talk. Now, they say that the darkest hour is the one just before dawn. And yeah, I've got to admit, things seem pretty dark at the moment. They're talking about, the passports for the, you know what. They're talking about, obviously, the students not being able to go into lectures unless they've had that again. And all kinds of news like that. And yeah, it's looking very, very dark indeed. But I really do think that the whole narrative surrounding the lurgy is beginning to unravel now. I kind of just got a feeling, and I don't know about you, but I'm sort of learning to trust my gut instincts and feelings a bit more, and sort of critical sort of thought processes a bit less. And I've just got that feeling things just seem to be happening. And of course you've got all the protests all over the world, France, Australia, so many other places as well. Everybody there challenging the whole narrative. And I've been looking at I'll report on this a bit more tomorrow because I've only seen half of it so far, but I think it's pretty much the latest episode of The High Wire. It's episode 226, so if you go on to thehighwire.com, you'll sort of probably see episode 226 as the latest episode, and they actually have a bit on the blurb there saying the lurgy narrative is unravelling, and that's kind of my sort of perception as well. And they're sort of going on about how even some of the big players are sort of saying that that thing isn't quite what it's cracked up to be, and as they'll say or explain in this episode that I've just shown you to. And there's plenty of other, even mainstream sources beginning to question the odd little thing here and there. But very interestingly, I had this High Wire episode on when the sister-in-law came around, and briefly, she's very much with the mainstream narrative, sort of being double sort of thatted, and as I say, very much with the mainstream. And I just so happened to have the High Wire on when they were showing all these kind of American politicians and celebrities saying how, same sort of thing as Gove was saying this week. Oh, you're selfish if you don't have it. You're very, very selfish. And she was, without any prompting from me, was just saying, how disgusting that is. What a disgusting attitude to have. And I do think that many, many people who are double thatted out there think along the same lines. They just think that the pressure that's being put on the likes of us, the whole coercion thing, the whole sort of passport thing is out of order. So there is positive signs, and I'm just getting the feeling that we are really getting close to the point, a kind of a tipping point, where things will begin unravelling more and more and more. And the whole fact that the government are coming out with all these sort of diktats in very, very rapid, short order, it smacks of me of desperation as well. I don't know about you, but that's how it's kind of coming across to me. Anyway, yeah, I'm trusting my gut on this one, and my gut feelings, my natural instinct is saying that we are going to come through this, and it's not going to be too long now as well. So call me an optimist if you like. Yeah, no, I know many people who watch this sort of think I'm perhaps a little bit too optimistic, but that's just the way I am. Always like to look on the bright side of things, and yeah, I suppose time will tell, but yeah, I've got some good feelings. So with that thought, I'll leave it there. We'll go into the weekend. Whatever you're doing, have a good weekend. I'll be back probably just with one video tomorrow and one video on Sunday before sort of getting back to normal service again on Monday. Might do a couple of shorties tomorrow, who knows, we'll see how it goes. But I'll leave it there. Tim from Fair Play now, thanks for watching.